Hey everyone, it's Tiffany from Let's Get Scrappy, and today I am sharing with you, yes, another shadow box. And it is a shaker, just like the other ones. I'll explain my little funny here in a second, because of course I always have a funny. But this time, this is going to show you how to do the shadow box with a 12 by 12 piece of paper. It creates an 8 by 8 shadow box in total. Which I believe that makes the inside like 7.5 by 7.5. And I made this one to go in my craft room, and I added just a little bit too much down here, but you know, just ignore some of that. But I had so fun making this. So one I used from Country Craft Creations, which you also can get the inside. The inside I had in my stash already. But I'm using up just like the scraps and stuff that I had from this collection, as well as the petites, the petite prints, the 12 by 12 petite, petite print pack, the Be Happy collection. So I had this in my stash, and I was working on another CCC design team project, and I just was like, oh, let me just finish this one up because I've had this in my head for a minute and I'm just a big squirrel all over the place. Anyway, so I'm pretty sure you could still get these. I'll have these linked in the description box from Country Craft Creations, but I did get this from Doodlebug. So it was in my stash already, but this is the piece you would put in the frame. I don't have the frame yet. And you can get that from Country Craft Creations as well, so I will link that below. But I do plan to get this. But when you open this up, you get this piece to put all the things on. Then this goes inside a frame, you know, like on top of white like that. And it's so stinking cute. It's adorable. Love, love, love. Well, you also have the sheet that goes under this tracing piece of paper that shows through so you know where to put everything. Well, that was this piece. And I'm like, I'm not wasting these cute, adorable pieces. I'm not wasting this one either. And I had leftover like gems and puffy stickers and everything. Excuse me. So I added some onto the piece. This one was done first. This is the true shadow box insert part. So I have this one still intact. So you still want to, you know, get a hold of them and do all the things because they're amazing. So you have this one. This one was the underlay that showed you where to put everything. So I still wanted to use it. And then this one, same thing. It's gonna be hard to see, but I do have like some just random leftover stickers. Like this is a mushroom. This is a puffy sticker. This is a sticker. I have some enamel dots like throughout. I have the little eyes on here. You don't have to do anything. You could just leave it blank. So I'm going to use this. This is bigger than these. I'm still going to do something with this. This can go in like an 8 by 8 album, like a one of the snap binders. Why do I not have a ruler in here? But it can go inside there. I mean, again, don't throw this away. Use all these things. Use them all. So I use this one. Let me just set this aside so I don't ruin it because I do plan on getting a frame for this one. And so I created a frame, and I also created a little kickstand on the back, and I still might add some paper underneath here. I haven't decided, but it will stand up. I just love adding just a little element of surprise. So you have your own, I call these kickstands when I put them on the back of folios, or in this case, the picture frame. You can add magnets to this if you want it to close up when you're not using it, but I love it. I love it. And I did, like I said, I have shakers. So I used from Country Craft Creations. These are all Doodlebugs. This is the Busy Bees. So stinking cute. I used some of just the regular balls. So you have the mint balls, the mint balls, and the lily white balls. Gotta say it like that. I don't know why I'm so inappropriate. And then I didn't have the big size yellow, but I had the little mini pack. So if you can't right now get the big bottles of all the colors, get the mini pack, because you get a variety of colors that you can use. And like I said, I put some in here and this is still full. So I did use these. Like I said, I used some enamel dots. I used some of the puffy stickers. Like I put the bees here. Those are from the sticker sheet. This is from the 6x8 pad. There's sentiments in there. I put this on there and I really wish I didn't, but I had already stuck it down. It is a sticker that I mounted on black because I was going to do something else. Ugh. Well, it's there. So like I said, I have a little bit too much going on down in this corner, but I don't care. Stinking cute. Now, the funny part is, so I had played with the extras before doing this shadow box. And yeah, so I have some things popped up with foam like you would on the regular shadow box for the Doodlebug kits. Well, don't do that in these. Because it just happens to kind of work out because it looks like a big flower cluster. But that was popped up. It's sticking. All these are sticking to it. All those are sticking to that one, and to that one. But like I said, luckily it just looks like a big flower, a bouquet of flowers. I don't know. But I love playing with this. Look at all the shaker balls. I had added some sequins from my stash. But I just love these. Of course, you can make mini versions. I'm going to give you a mini option that Country Craft Creations, I think, still has available. So stay tuned for that. I just think these are so cute. These shadow boxes can go on anything. So where I had got it was from a TikTok. She was putting it on a card front. Like I said before, they can go on the front of mini albums, folios. They can, I mean, this is just decor, just right here. So you could either hang this on the wall or add a little kickstand. I don't know, did I show the back? I just added some of the stickers back there. These are all just scraps. This green piece wasn't big enough. Plus I wanted a little bit with some of all the colors. So I had a little scrap of that. So I say, don't throw your scraps away until you're pretty much done, like with that kit. I mean, I wouldn't want to save these little skinny pieces all the time, but if I have the kit out because I know I'm going to make more projects, then I save them until I'm ready to either be done or put it away. But isn't it so cute? Look at that. Now, I kind of wish I would have covered down here. You could cover the whole inside. Just because when these are like going around, you can't see it. But again, I mean, this isn't going to be shaking all the time. So it doesn't really matter. And I might come back and cover the sides. I did do black first strips, and then I did the pattern paper, the petite prints. And I might come back and add some pattern paper there just for a fun little detail. But this is going in my craft room, so no one's going to see it except for me. But I just thought it turned out so stinking cute. Just another great way to use it. The whole original idea from this, even before, I don't know who came up with the shadow box, but whoever did, oh my gosh, amazing. But being gifted a little frame, a shadow box frame, and I don't have it in here because I took it back to my craft room, but from Karen, she just made the cutest little Halloween one, and I'm addicted, and I mean, I'm dying. And I did get the punch board, but I will have a video on that. I still think this way is better than using the punch board, and I'll tell you why in the video. But there you guys go. I will have everything linked from Country Craft Creations. If I did inspire you to make a purchase, please be sure to use my affiliate link in the description box below, and hopefully I'll get credit for it. So there you guys go. That is the Doodlebug Bee Happy collection. Where is it? Bee Happy shadow box insert kit that you can get. Just so many fun things. But I'm just loving it. And I'll be doing different sizes, so I'll figure out sizes. If there's a size you really want, let me know, and I'll figure that out right away. But I will figure out some different sizes for you. And yeah, there you guys go. Thanks for watching. Bye.